Hi, I know we're actually close to trying to finish the game, but this last week we went to a convention and it was very tiring. I had to wake up at 5 and then drive 2 hours. But the convention was really fun and we are sure people do like Wado. It's a apparently good game, right? Yeah, so this week we went to I think it's Rancho Cucamonga and it's called a SoCal Retro Gaming Convention. It was very tiring, really, really fun. Um, we sold a lot of decks. There are a lot of new Buado players now, and every single person who got to play Brave Eduardo also enjoyed the game as well. So everything seems to look like we're on the right track. There's a little bit of polish we gotta do in the convention. Whenever you die, you actually the game kind of crashes right now, but it's something Dhruv can easily fix, hopefully. And in terms of the Blood card game, there weren't that many problems once people got to play out the game. I would say like 90% of them were down to pick up a deck. So now we have lots of Blood. There's actually a couple stories I really do want to show. There were two cases that was particularly memorable. Was it two? Might actually be three. There were three cases actually. One is Jessica. Oh my god, she was a great player. She came to the booth, played the game, really enjoyed, and she picked up a lot of the hidden stuff that we're trying to show in the story. She called out a lot of things. I was like, oh my god, that means some of our storytelling techniques worked out. So that was really nice. She also came back later just to see if she could get to play the demo again, and that really stayed in her head. There were two other cases that was specifically memorable for us, and one of them was there was these two brothers that came, and I was playing with the younger brother, and then we played Blotto. And after he beat the game, after he beat me, he was like, he turned to his brother, and he was like, "This is the game. This is the game." And I was like, he likes the game. So he tried to buy all the expansions and all the bottle deck, but he had a certain amount of saving, so he got to get the basic deck. And obviously we let him pull specific things, pull a special equipment just because he bought the equipment deck. And then he said, I'm gonna go back home. And I was like, all right, I'm not sure what that means. But he went back home and picked out a bunch of savings, and he had a bunch of quarters he saved up. And he said, I want to buy all the expansions and all that stuff. So he was a bit short on it. And his brother, I saw he was just sitting on the side and he was just laughing the whole time. And then after he finished counting about $8, his brother took out 20 and says, actually, can you help me get this for him? And what a good brother. That was actually our main takeaway. Both Dhruv and Annabelle we were talking about. Oh, and speaking of which, Annabelle and Dhruv really helped out with this convention. So much easier when you have two other people who really knew what they were doing to help out. And then the convention was awesome. Dhruv and I worked really hard. Annabelle did a great job decorating the stuff. Hopefully you guys already saw it in the scenes, yeah. But yeah, we've been planning for this for about 2 weeks now. We're exhausted. Today I just sent all the follow back emails, fixed some of the stuff, did the Kickstarter. Now filming this because I don't want to send out the video before it's too late. So yeah. One more story is there were these guys that came on Saturday, and they bought the basic. After we played, he really liked the game, so they bought the basic deck. And I was like, oh yeah, if you really like the game, we have the expansion. And he's like, oh, we're gonna try it out. So he went back home that night and he was playing with all his friends. On Sunday, he came back with his friends and they bought all the expansion. That's so crazy because the Saturday night, so after day one, I told Dhruv my reach goal is if anybody comes back on Sunday, so the day 2, if anybody from day 1 comes back on day 2, that means the game is good enough. And sure enough, there were a couple that came back for day 2 and bought more expansions and all that stuff. So Dhruv and I are very excited. We weren't sure that people would be that receptive to stuff that we have made for so long, but everything we have shown, the video, the trailer, Matt's trailer was amazing. The trailer, the video game, the card game seems to be a hit for everybody. So yeah, we're looking towards PAX East with wide eyes and excitement, and that'll probably be something I'll be doing. This week, I know it's a horrible idea because we only have 24, but I'm gonna maybe work on Brave Eduardo for 1 or 2 days fully, and then the rest of the day I'm gonna spend sending the high tier backers their stuff. I have to get boxes to fill in the back because we have the bags now and all this stuff for the honey tokens, the hard honey tokens. I need to get bags that fits into it and all the stuff. So that's what I'll be doing this week. I will be also, like I said, sending out all these follow-ups. I'm almost done with most of it. Did I say I finished it earlier? I hope I did. But yeah, we're almost done with most of the time. I'm gonna do something lighter this week. But Brave Eduardo will still be made, and you guys will see the results next week. But I'm very happy, very tired, but very, very happy that people enjoyed our work, and I'm so grateful for all of their presence at our convention. If you guys are in Boston for PAX East, come say hi. Bye.